Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about how the electrons are organized around the atoms. By now you should be familiar with the structure of the atom. So do the warm-up true or false by yourself, and then you can watch the YouTube video and write the 5 important points from that video. Okay, so coming to the structure of atom, you should already know by now the structure of atom, what atom is made up of. So atom is made up of 3 subatomic particles, protons that are positively charged and they are present in the nucleus of the atom. Then neutrons are neutral with no charge, 0, and they are also present in the nucleus. Then electrons are negatively charged and they are present around the nucleus in these shells, these circles. So these circles, we call them as orbits or shells as well. Okay, so you need to remember 3 things. The atom is made up of proton, neutron, and electron. Proton, neutron are in the nucleus. Electrons are around the nucleus. That's what we are going to learn today, how to make the electrons around the nucleus. So the scientist Bohr invented the model of the atom, and today we are going to look at how to draw the electrons around the atom in the different circles, and those circles are known as orbits. So the first orbit, it will hold a maximum of 2 electrons. The second orbit, or the circle you can say, it will hold a maximum of 8 electrons, and the third one will also hold 8 electrons. So what does that mean? So do you know the periodic table? So periodic table is made up of periods, the horizontal rows, and groups, right? So for drawing the electronic configuration of an atom, we are looking at the periods. So, you know, this is period 1, the orange one is period 2, the yellow one is period 3, and 4, 5, 6, so on. So when we are drawing those circles around the nucleus, we need to check about the element, which period it is in. If it's in the first period, we'll only draw one orbit or circle around the atom, the nucleus. If it's in 1, 2, 3, 4th period here, we will draw the 4 circles and so on. Okay, so you need to find out which period your element is in or row, and then you need to draw that many shells around it. So how you would know that how many electrons you need to draw for an element? We have done that in the last session, and if you remember, we have talked about atomic number. So atomic number is a number that is written on the top of the element when you look at the periodic table. So if I show you this, you can see over here. So it is written at the top. So that is atomic number, and that is also the number of electrons as well. So these are the number of electrons in an element, and these are the symbols of all the elements. Okay, so you just check the symbol. Okay, carbon C, so atomic number, the number written at the top is 6. It means it will have 6 electrons. So let's check helium. So let's go to He. Where is He? He is here, helium. So the 2 number at the top, the number of electrons are 2. Okay, that's how we can check. Okay, so now how to draw them around the nucleus. So first step is to draw the symbol in the middle. So if we are talking about carbon, so you know the symbol of carbon is C. So it's here, C for carbon. So I will put up a link for the periodic table where you can click with the symbol, because you might not know the symbol of carbon is C, but from that website you can check the C symbol is for carbon. Okay, I've posted that link last time as well when we did the periodic table lesson. I'll post it that again here. I will add that link here. So just check that, and then the number at the top of C carbon is 6, so it means it has got 6 electrons. So it means, so first step is drawing the symbol here C. Then check in the periodic table which period or which row carbon is in. So that's first and that's second. So carbon is in the second row. It means you need to draw two circles around carbon because it's second period. So 1 and 2, and that are the orbits or the shells. So now the next step. So according to the Bohr, which we have read in this slide, he said the first circle or the orbit will have maximum of 2 electrons. So it means if carbon has 6 electrons in total, so the first one here in the first circle, it will have only 2. And we always draw them on the other sides, not next to each other, because they both have got negative charge. They repel each other. They move away from each other always. So that's why we draw them like that. Now, if 2 goes into that shell and it has got 6 total electrons, so how many remaining? 6 take away 2 is 4. So it means in the next shell, you will draw just 4 electrons, and that's it. So that is your electronic configuration, 2 and 4, and that is your electron shell diagrams. So for today's lesson, you should be able to draw diagrams like that for the first 10, at least for the modified students, and for the first 20 for the others, okay? So you can try, so that's the answer for the carbon one. And you can use this periodic table or the website or other resources for that. So try if you can do that for hydrogen. So for hydrogen, it's the first element in the first row. It has got only 1 electron, 1 at the top. So it's pretty easy. You just write H in the middle, draw only 1 circle, not the second one, and draw 1 electron. And there you go, that's it. Okay, so try that one. You have your periodic table here. That is another example done for you for aluminium. So Al. So where is Al? Al is here, and that is in third period. It means you have to draw 3 circles around it, which it's done, 1, 2, and 3. Then you know the first one will always, the key is to remember this slide number 5. Write that somewhere. The first one can have 2, the second 8, and the third 8. So the first one will have 2, 1, 2. The second one will have 8. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the last one, you know, 2 plus 8 is 10. Remaining is 3. So you can draw 3 here. So the good thing is always to write the configuration first. So you know the first one will go 2, comma. The second one will have 8. And it has 13. So the remaining is 3. Like that. So for modified students today, I just want you to do the first 10 elements, and it's given here. So you can draw, it's pretty much done for you. Hydrogen, you know, 1, it means it has got 1 electron in it. And then you can just draw, even the 1 shell is already drawn here. So you just need to write, you need to draw the electron. So you just need to draw 1 electron. You can just put a cross here or a circle to show the electron, and done. And here you need to write the configuration. So it has got only 1 electron, so you can just write a 1 here. Then helium, for helium, it's 2 electrons. So, but it's still in the first row, first period of the periodic table. So you just need to draw 2 electrons, 1 here and 1 here, and you can just write 2 here. That's it for the electronic configuration. Let's do this one, lithium, 3. So, you know, in the first shell, only 2 electrons will go. So you just write 2 here, comma, and then 1 remaining will go to the next one. So you write 2, comma 1. And so on, okay? So try those one yourself for modified students, and the rest of you can do for the first 20. So I would reckon you copy that diagram in your books and then do it, because you cannot write on this. And then there's also style lessons. After drawing the first 10 elements, if you want to go to the style lesson, that's really good one. So you can do the electronic configuration lesson on style and make sure you submit it as well. And then do the reflection. And I will be available on Google Meet for some time during the session. And I will post up a link as I do in every session. So please let me know if you have any questions. Please come on it and let me know. Okay? So hopefully it makes sense, and I'll see you next time. Bye.